upon a time, in a small village, there was a dog who lived happily with his owner. The dog was well fed and had a comfortable life. Every day, he was given food and allowed to roam around the village freely. He was content and never had to worry about where his next meal would come from. One day, the dog went out for his usual walk through the village. As he wandered along, he sniffed around and found a delicious-looking bone lying on the ground. It was a large, juicy bone, and the dog couldn't resist it. He picked it up in his mouth and began to chew it happily, savoring the taste. While carrying the bone, the dog decided to cross a bridge that passed over a small stream. As he walked across the bridge, the dog glanced down into the water. To his surprise, he saw his own reflection in the waters. However, because the dog was feeling greedy, he mistakenly thought that the reflection was another dog holding a much bigger, better bone. The dog's eyes widened with greed. "Look at that dog," he thought to himself. "He has a bigger bone than mine. If I can just take that bone from him, I'll have 2 bones instead of 1. The greedy dog became fixated on the idea of having more. Without thinking, the dog barked at his reflection and tried to grab the bigger bone. As he opened his mouth to bark, his own bone fell into the stream and was swept away by the current. The dog looked down in horror as his precious bone disappeared into the water. He was left with nothing, staring helplessly at the water. The greedy dog realized, too late, that he had lost what he already had in search of something that didn't even exist. The moral of the story is that greed often leads to losing what you already have. The dog, driven by his desire for more, ended up with nothing at all. This teaches us the importance of being content with what we have instead of always wanting more, as greed can often lead to losing everything. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like for more videos.